So one of the original CCU villains, and by that I'm referring to the Coffeezilla cinematic universe, one of the original villains, known as Billy Gene, has since returned with a new scheme to scam people out of even more money. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Billy Gene, I'm going to give you a little dive into the actual history of him and Coffeezilla, and then we're going to go over his new scam that he's trying to con people into giving him money about. Now, Billy Gene and Coffeezilla, they go way back. He's one of the OG villains. He was never like a Thanos level threat in the Coffeezilla cinematic universe, but he was one of the early villains of Coffeezilla. Coffeezilla, back when he was doing his fake guru series, calling out all these different guys, I believe he briefly mentioned Billy Gene in one of his videos. He never did a video dedicated to him, but Billy Gene didn't like the fact that Coffee was calling out all of these gurus, or fake gurus, however you want to call them. Billy Gene said that a lot of these gurus had a lot to offer, and what Coffeezilla was doing was very negative, and he shouldn't be doing this. Billy Gene, was trashing Coffeezilla all over your social media, and I won't even say a lot of the things Billy Gene was actually saying about Coffeezilla because they were quite bad. But this all eventually led to an actual debate that the two of them had. They had a debate on Coffeezilla's channel. Coffeezilla hasn't done live streams in years, but years and years ago, when he was a much smaller channel, he did live streams. And one of the first ones he did was with Billy Gene. It was a debate between the two of them. Now, the debate went south quickly because Billy Gene decided he wanted to act like a 5-year-old, and he would constantly interrupt Coffeezilla. He would talk over him, and he eventually called him a bunch of unfortunate names as well that he shouldn't be saying, and the debate was just completely, it was a complete train wreck.
Look at the dates. Well, look at the dates. You posted the shit. This is the third live. We just started,
Billy, we got to come to a reset here. We got to come to a reset. Did I tear you down?
Does anybody know this boy? Hold on. Want me to read it for you? Does anybody know this boy? In response to the videos you made about me.
Calm down. Jesus Christ, Billy, calm down for a second and watch a video. You haven't watched a single one of my videos. You haven't watched a single one of my videos.
You understand that? You get paid off of talking about me.
Now, following that debate, their channels had drastically different outcomes. Obviously, Billy Gene, even his own audience was like, Billy, you should not have acted like that in that debate. That did not go well for you. So this is the debate that was on Coffeezilla's channel. You can see it. I'll have a link to it. It was a little less than 3 years ago at this point. And at the time, I think Coffeezilla, he was a very He was a very small channel. I think he only had about 200,000 subscribers at the time of that debate. And since then, obviously, his channel has blown up. He's at almost 3 million subscribers at this point. Billy Gene, on the other hand, if you actually go to his channel, you can see there's only one video as of right now. He's actually unlisted all of the videos. I actually came here about a month ago, and I was searching through his videos were still up. You have to use Wayback Machine if you want to see his old list of videos that he had right here. And he actually had another debate with Coffeezilla. It's unlisted. I'll have a link if you want to check that out as well. But this was a audio-only debate that he had with Coffeezilla that took place after the initial debate on Billy Gene's channel. But as you can see right now, there's only one video because Billy Gene has decided to go away from the actual marketing. He has a marketing background, and he actually has worked with some large legitimate companies, but he was selling, a marketing course trying to teach other people about marketing. And now Billy Gene has decided he's going to be, the AI guru, right? He's going to sell you the course about getting into AI and how AI is going to change your life. It's the only video that's currently up here. And he says he has an upcoming event that you can actually be a part of. And this is the event. If you click over to it, it's a $194 AI marketing crash course. Now, a couple things I want to say about this. Obviously, it's not like a $2,000 or $5,000 course. So he's not like completely reaming people. But the information that he teaches in this course is very entry level that you could find in a YouTube video for free anywhere across the internet. And I think it's incredible that a lot of these gurus, and we'll go over this in just a second, they basically just jump from whatever is currently hot, right? So years ago, you had Amazon FBA and Shopify dropshipping. Those were two courses that a lot of gurus would sell for like $5,000. Very hot back in the day, back in 2017, 2018. And then eventually swept over to cryptocurrency as cryptocurrency got hot. They had, I'll teach you how to build your own cryptocurrency. I'll teach you how to make $1 million in cryptocurrency. And then, during the pandemic, when the stock market blew up, there were stock market courses. All of these guys just go to whatever the next thing that is hot. And as of right now, AI, especially ChatGPT, is what everyone is talking about. So Billy Gene, like much of the other guys, and I'll show you more examples in just a second, had decided, you know what? I got to jump on this craze. I got to be the AI expert. So this is his course. It's $194. You fill out. He gives you very basic information about what is going on in the AI scene. Again, you can find all this stuff for free. And what's really interesting, I see he shows a bunch of other people. He actually says that he's not an AI expert. He says, I'm not an AI expert, but I'm bringing on actual AI experts. And if you scroll down, it says, one of the people that's going to come on has the 5th largest IQ in the world and has been working in AI since the 1980s. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. I don't know how do you qualify you're the 5th highest IQ in the world, but this is basically his course to try and, jump on the AI bandwagon. Now, if you actually, go through YouTube, you can see hundreds of other videos on other people telling you how you can get rich off of AI, right? This is the new scheme that all of these gurus are trying to pump out. AI, it's the greatest thing, right? Same thing on Twitter. This guy says you can build a 100K a year business with AI without employees. Here's 10 AI tools you need to start to use to succeed in 2023. Now, I guarantee you, no one has done this, right? No one is running a $100,000 a year business purely off of AI without any employees. Now, I've actually tried AI. I've tried ChatGPT. I actually tried to have ChatGPT write me an actual script for a video, for one of my videos, and it was horrible. It was like the worst thing I have ever read in my life. Now, obviously, AI is going to get better with time, and I'm sure someday that'll be something you could use. But as of right now, it just really isn't that great. Now, one thing I actually have used is something called Midjourney, which allows you to create your own AI art, and you have to know how to write a prompt to tell the AI exactly what you want. And some of those pictures that it can create are truly amazing. But you don't need anyone. You don't need to be paying someone, $200 to learn how to very easily create art on Midjourney. That's something anyone can do. And I just think it's crazy that all of these gurus, and you're going to see many more of this, just the start, you're going to see all of these gurus start pumping out these how to be an AI expert, how to make millions of dollars a year with AI. And the thing is, like, all of these guys, if they're doing the same thing, no one's going to be getting rich off of AI if they're all teaching the same exact thing, because they're all going to have hundreds or thousands of students learning the same material, and they're all going to have AI bots just working against each other, and no one will really succeed. But I do think it's crazy that, someone who initially went on Coffeezilla and got completely trashed, everyone agrees that Coffeezilla won that debate with Billy Gene, and his channel did nothing for years. He has 81,000 subscribers. Back then, almost 3 years ago, he had 75,000 subscribers. So his channel has basically not grown at all in 3 years. But now he's back with his new AI tool, where he goes to this basically TED Talk ripoff, and talks about how, hey guys, you gotta check out my video, you gotta check out my course on AI. It'll make you really rich. But there you go. That's the update on Billy Gene, the original fake guru, one of the original villains of the Coffeezilla cinematic universe. He's now back with his new AI course. And I'd love to know your thoughts below. Would you actually give this guy $200 to learn about AI techniques from him? In his own words, he's not an AI expert. But would you be willing to pay for that information? Or do you think this is a complete scam? Let me know down below in the comments.